Hello and welcome to the Revisit series. This is day 3. We are doing an AMRAP today. So, because it is the Revisit series, we're actually revisiting the AMRAP we did in the Garage Gauntlet series. I'll provide a link so you guys can go ahead and check that out. I highly recommend you go back and do that AMRAP first because it was a shorter version than the one we are doing today. So, with them, what is in it for me? What are we targeting today? We're targeting your legs, upper body, and cardio as well. If you've ever done an AMRAP before, you're going to realize that there is a lot of cardio based within this series of a workout. Okay, AMRAP, what is it? It is as many reps as possible. Okay, you're going to have a series of workouts. You're going to go through each one. It's going to count as a round, and then you're going to keep going until the timer is up for the entire exercise. Okay. In this case, we have a 25-minute AMRAP. Like I said, the last one was shorter. The last one was actually 20 minutes. So this one's 5 minutes longer, okay? For me, personally, I did 7 rounds in my last one. That's why I said, and I encourage you to go back and do the other one that was in the Garage Gauntlet series so you can get yourself a baseline, okay? And we're gonna see if you can beat that from what you did before. Now, it seems like it would be easy enough because it's longer, but we're gonna have a couple more reps tacked on to some of these exercises in this one, okay? So with that being said, let's dive into this. First thing that you have is 15 dumbbell thrusters. 15 dumbbell thrusters, they're gonna look like this, where you take your dumbbell, put it in a goblet style hold. You take that dumbbell, put it right in the center of your chest, feet just about shoulder width apart. You're gonna squat and press up to the ceiling. Pressing up. You have 15 reps of that. Alternative, if you are unable to press that dumbbell above your head, I don't want you to do the press. You're just doing a squat. So you hold that dumbbell in the same location and you're squatting. You may have to tuck your elbows in, you go between your legs, and you're just squatting. You have 15 from there. Okay, this exercise, the thrusters, we are targeting your quads, hamstring, a little bit of your core as well, and your glutes. So next you're gonna have our dumbbell snatches. You have 15 dumbbell snatches. With the snatches, what you're doing is you're taking the elbow, your tricep parallel to the deck, and then you're gonna rotate that hand to the ceiling, okay? So it's gonna look like this. You got 15 each arm. As you can see, when my elbow comes up, after you do 15, you can switch. As my elbow comes up, I rotate that wrist to the ceiling. Now, alternative, again, if you can't have that hand rotate up, you're gonna do what's called a hang clean. The hang clean is that first portion of the snap movement, okay? So instead of rotating that wrist up, you're just bringing that elbow parallel to the ground, okay? So the hang cleans look like this. You do 15, switch to the other arm, okay? They're similar to the thrusters or the air squats. We're targeting your thighs, so quads, hamstrings, glutes, and a little bit of your core as well. Next are push-ups. What I want you to do, take that dumbbell, you're gonna place this in the middle of your chest. Reason being, I want it to be a place marker for the amount of depth we're gonna go down. I do that because it's about the same height as your fist for the distance we're coming down. Push up, simply just bring your chest down to the dumbbell, pressing up. Alternative for the push-ups, go down to your knees, same movement, just on your knees, okay? I recommend though, if you are on a hard surface, get something soft for your knees. You can use a mat, flip-flops, or a yoga mat as well. There you're targeting your chest, triceps, okay? For the push-ups, you're doing 15 push-ups, okay? Next are alternate lunges. We have 20 alternate lunges, 20 in total, so 10 each leg. Take that dumbbell, place it here in the center, right around your stomach, and we're coming out and lunging. Get 20 total, 10 each leg. Now, with the lunges, something I want to point out, if you are someone that has knee problems, I want you to focus on that knee, not coming back past your front toe, okay? So when you're coming out, some people will push that knee forward and puts a lot of stress on the front of their knee. So I want you to focus on keeping that knee behind that toe. okay? Each time you come out. Now, of course, that back knee, don't let it hit off the ground, but you're really focusing on keeping that front knee not passing that toe, okay? A couple other things that you can focus on too, keeping that chest up. In regards to doing that, you can keep your chin up, which will help keep that chest up as well. So, alternate lunges, we're hitting your quads, a little bit of your calves, a lot of leg focusing here, okay? Last thing that you have for your round is mountain climbers. You have 30-second mountain climbers. Go ahead, upper plank position. You bring your knees to your chest. You got 30 seconds. So for that, with your timer, you may have to take your watch off, use your phone, whatever it is you have as the timer, and you may have to put that in a position where you can see it. Mountain climbers, we're getting your core and some cardio, okay? Quite frankly, in AMRAP, the whole thing is cardio. Go ahead, get yourself a little sip of water, then we'll kick your warm-up. All right, we're gonna go into our warm-up. First thing we're gonna do are knee huggers. Give me 5 knee huggers for each leg. Just pull that knee up to your chest. All right, next we're gonna do alternate lunges. Give me 5 each leg. All right, we're gonna take it into high knees. Just listen for my command when we're gonna switch. Switch to butt kickers. And relax. Give me 10 air squats. All right, give me some hip openers. We're gonna do 5 openers and then 5 closers. All right, we're gonna go the opposite way, in to out. Okay, give me 5 inchworms to finish off your warm-up. Walk out, add your push-up, walk back up. All right, now we're done with your warm-up. If you need to add some more to that, again, plenty of other exercises you can do to get yourself warmed up some more. I encourage you, if you need to do some more, go ahead and do some more. However, we're gonna start this AMRAP off. What I would like you to do before we kick it off, please grab some water, okay? All right, as a reminder, before we kick this thing off for real, I want to give you a reminder on all the exercises that we are doing. Today, AMRAP, as many reps as possible. Your goal should be consistency. So if you go too fast in the beginning, you're gonna find yourself fall off and slow down a lot towards the end, okay? Keep it consistent. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, okay? So in this case, 25-minute AMRAP. Again, the last one we did was for 20 minutes. I have that link in the description for you to go back, and I encourage you to do that one first, so that way you have a baseline. First exercise is 15 dumbbell thrusters. Alternative are the squats. Instead of pressing up, you're just doing a squat. 15 dumbbell snatches are next. Alternative are hang cleans. Takes you into 15 push-ups. Alternative, you can go onto your knees to do those push-ups. Takes you into 20 total alternate lunges into a 30-second mountain climber. Once you get that done, keep track of your rounds and you'll start your next round. At the end of the 25 minutes, count up your total, keep a record of it. At some point, we're gonna come back and do this again. All right, without further ado, I have a timer here so you guys can see. I also have it come up on screen as well, but I figured this was a little bit nicer too for you guys to see exactly where I'm at and what I'm seeing on my wall. All right, I'm grabbing my dumbbell. I got my water, got my stopwatch, and a timer for you guys. Again, 25 minutes. Ready, begin. First thing are the dumbbell thrusters. You got 15. Next are 15 snatches. You have 15 each arm. Next are push-ups, 15 push-ups. Next are 20 total alternate lunges. After the lunges, you have 30-second mountain climbers. All right, I just finished my first round. Something I failed to mention in the beginning. Your rest period is whatever you need, okay? That's why I mentioned about the AMRAP. If you go too fast in the beginning, you're gonna find yourself fall off real quick. Keep it smooth and consistent. Take the rest that you need, but also have that water close by so you're not taking too long of a rest. I'm starting at the top again. First thing for the dumbbell thrusters. Round 2. Next are the snatches, 15. Next are the push-ups, 15 push-ups. Next are the 20 alternate lunges. Next are 30-second mountain climbers. All right, second round is done. Going on to round 3. Next are the snatches, 15 each. Next are the push-ups. Got 15. Next are the lunges, got 20 total. All right, last one for the round, 30-second mountain climber. Three rounds down. Round 4. $15 dumbbell snatches. $15 push-ups. Got that next. 20 alternate lunges. Thirty-second mountain climber. Four rounds done. Round 5. Dumbbell thrusters. Dumbbell snatches, 15. Fifteen push-ups. Twenty alternate lunges. 30-second mountain climber. Five done. Round 6. 15 thrusters. Fifteen snatches. Last thing, 30 seconds. Mountain climbers. I'm at 6 rounds for this version of the AMRAP. Full disclosure, my stopwatch and that may be a second or two off. Oh, stopwatch is a second ahead. All right, let's have our latch talk. What did you guys end up getting? How many rounds did you get? I ended up at 6. The first time we did this with a 20-minute session, I had 7. I think the key difference between this one and the first one were the dumbbell snatches. The way that they were counted in this one compared to the first version, we did, I believe, 15, we did 10 total snatches in the first one. Compared to this one, we did 15 each arm. So, if you find yourself going down in rounds, do not let that discourage you, because we had done a particular exercise, movement, for a longer duration, which eats up into your total time that you have left, okay? If you got anywhere close to what you did before, you should be happy. Again, consistent movement, because we didn't want to drive ourselves or fall off the cliff halfway through our timer. Speaking of timer, it's about that time to do our cool down. All right, let's go into our cool down. If you're already sitting down, stay right where you're at. If you're standing up, go ahead, take your feet more than shoulder width apart, just like if you're sitting down, spread it out, and let's go down the middle. Something I want to point out, in the stretches, I do them pretty quick on my channel. So one thing I want to note is to get any kind of benefits out of your stretching, do it first every day and a minimum of 2 sets for 20 seconds. Go ahead, relax, bring it up slow, and let's go to our left. You may not be able to see it. My shirt is absolutely soaked. My goodness. And bring it up slow to the right. What you guys think of this? This was day 3 of the Revisit series. This one in particular, we targeted the AMRAP from the Gauntlet series, the Garage Gauntlet series. And bring it up. Take it right back down the middle. All right, let's bring it up nice and slow. We're gonna do a quad stretch. If you have something around a chair, whatever that's at waist level to hold on to, you don't even have to hold on to anything, but just so you get more stability, let's go ahead, grab that left ankle, bring it to your rear. What I want you to do when we're doing this quad stretch, just normally doing it, we're not thinking too much, but I want you to point that knee at the ground, and I want you to press your hips forward, okay? Act as if you have a string pulling your hips forward, meanwhile keeping that knee pointed at the ground. You will feel more of a stretch in your hip flexor and your quad. Let's go ahead, change to the other side. Reminder, 2 sets, 20 seconds. Again, with that foot coming to your rear, point that knee at the ground and press, or pull, I should say, those hips forward. and relax. Okay, what I want you to do is grab your dumbbell. Don't worry, nothing crazy happening. Place it in front of you. Take the ball of your foot, put it on the end of your dumbbell. I want you to take that heel, press it to the ground, slowly rock your hips forward. You get a stretch in your calf. That AMRAP got me. Not gonna lie. That one got me good. And back off. Switch your feet. Ball of your foot. Heel to the ground. Rock your hips forward. How you guys feeling after that AMRAP? That one felt a lot harder than the first one. I don't know if it's because of hydration. It's not too hot outside today. Being down in Florida, it's usually always hot, but today wasn't too bad, so it hit me harder today though with the AMRAP. Let's back off. We're gonna do a butterfly stretch next. You can sit down, do it. I'm gonna do a modified version staying up. Just elbows on the inside of my knees. Just gonna rock forward onto my elbows. Palms down, putting that pressure into my wrists, into my palms. And relax. If you got more stretching that you would like to do, if you'd like to see a series just based on stretching, we could do something like that too. But I want to know what you guys are interested in, what it is that maybe you have a goal or maybe you're training for. Maybe there's something that you are interested in and that you want to communicate to me to create a series just for you. Because I guarantee you, you're not the only one that wants to see something that you're interested in. There's a whole lot of other people that are trying to target possibly the same thing that you are. And I could be that platform for you. So let me know what it is that you guys think. If you haven't liked the video, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I encourage you, smash those buttons because there's a lot more that's coming this way. And what I'd like to do, because we just finished this AMRAP and it was very hard, and we're going into the finale of this series, thinking on bringing a special guest. But before I do that, did you guys drink enough water today?